All right, everybody. It's a after-school vlog. I'm looking at the. It's a review vlog, looking at the water muddle up cleanup activity. You can see on this map, I've actually got all of the sites highlighted with some method to the madness. Kind of get to that in just a second. Here's a reminder of what our pollutants are: fertilizer, gasoline/oil, chemical waste, dirt, pet waste, and sewage and trash. So looking back at the sheet, here's Loop Lake. Our first question was observe the highlighted property on your map, write the name of the property below. So you can see all the properties are currently highlighted. You had one that would have been highlighted, one of these properties. All you got to do is write down the name of the property. Consider the activities that take place in this location and review the pollutant description sheet. List one or more pollutants that your property might be responsible for generating. So kind of similar. These pink ones are somewhat related: older homes, trailer courts, subdivision under construction. Not perfect, but basically these are all housing areas. So you can expect we might see fertilizers, gasoline or oil from cars, fertilizers used on the lawn, pet waste and sewage, just litter, trash in general. Any of those might be true for the pink areas. And so then you pick one of those items. Let's say that I picked trash. And then you observe your pollutant in water. What I did was I pulled these back up. You have access to this vlog. It's also on YouTube. So you can just go ahead and take this. And if we're looking at trash, you can see how it breaks down. Like, it kind of discolors the water. Most of it sinks, so it's not buoyant. It is a little bit so the trash has some solubility because it discolors the water, and it is more dense than the water. You can see that the trash sank to the bottom of that cup. So that's going to be true if we're looking at one of those pink areas. Get that back into focus. Okay, parking lot of a strip mall. That one most likely is going to be a gasoline oil concept. It could just be sediment, dirt. The subdivision under construction, dirt could come out of there as well. So we want to go ahead and take a look. Probably going to use gasoline or oil. And get that in focus right there. We can see that oil is less dense than water. It floats on top. There is no solubility. So that would be how you would answer for the parking lot of a strip mall, the orange. Hopefully these colors are making sense. For the yellow ones, these should be kind of similar. Holstein Farm Nursery. Note, though, with a leaking underground fuel tank. So with a fuel tank, we're back to looking at gasoline or oil. But with it just being a farm, and then the nursery is going to be a plant nursery, so growing some kind of plants there, then we're looking at most likely a fertilizer situation. So we check our stat sheet. Fertilizer, remember it was yellow because fertilizer fresh on grass turns your sneakers yellow. So it is water soluble. It just completely mixes. There's no density there. It's as dense as water. It's just mixing straight in. So that's what's going on with those. And then the last one that we have not looked at is our blues. So the electrical transformer factory and the dry cleaners, taking a look at those are both blue. Both of those are going to be putting some kind of chemical waste out. They probably have parking lots, so you got a chance for gasoline or oil. But the primary things I would say that we're looking at there is going to be your chemical waste. And so back to our examples here. Chemical waste is more dense than water. It's labeled that way on the mason jar. So it's going to sink. It is not soluble. There is no mix there. You can see that the water above the chemical waste is still clear, and then the chemical waste is sitting below it. So that is our review on number 4. Then you just had to locate your property on the map. Since we just did the dry cleaner, so I'm going to go ahead and locate the dry cleaner. It's right here. And then describe how the pollutant may travel from your property to Loop Lake. In all of these cases, it could just be washout from the rain, runoff. And then more specifically, these topography lines show that the dry cleaner is up on a hill, the electrical transformer factory is up on a hill, the parking lot strip mall up on a hill. Most of the stuff is up on a hill. You can see these numbers going up. So they're up on hills. If it rains, we're definitely going to get some runoff going on. And that's going to be coming from any direction. Now, these narrow lines, these are little rivers and streams. So if we've got something running off from the farm, it could just come into this stream, from the trailer court into the stream, from the nursery into the stream. Parking lot of the strip mall, there's actually roads running around there, so it could even run around the roads. Same thing, roads running around here. So that is looking at, you could have the runoff, or you could have it coming through the stream. It could also just be kind of coming along like with animals or from the people there. These are unlikely to be a direct dumped in. Remember, we're looking at that these are non-point source pollutants. So that's how you locate your property. Number 6 was based on the behavior of your pollutant in water. How do you think a scientist would try to remove it from water? We got a filters example that's going to be going on today. That's going to be a Wellner vlog. But you were asked to try to figure it out on your own. So that would be based on how these come out. How might you consider to try to get this water back to clean? If I hadn't dumped it all into our sample loop lake the other day, how might we actually get this back to clean? And then finally, taking a look at the last question on the exit ticket. If you did in fact get that far. The exit ticket asks to name the property that was assigned to your group. That was a question on the student worksheet. Describe the type of pollutant you observed in the water today. That is question number 4, observe your pollutant in water. Explain why water quality may be monitored or checked often. That one you actually would be dealing with. So why might it be checked often? You want to see how clean it is. You want to make sure that it's actually going to be at safe levels. You want to make sure that it actually is something that is safe for the environment around it. And that gets to the extension question. That's where you might be getting onto a check plus. Explain, a little adds up. That is based on this picture right here. You can see a little adds up to a lot. Big problems all together, all the pollution coming together, and that is going to be the same also as the very end of our original vlog on water pollutants. Let's take a look at what Loop Lake looks like at the end. Okay, and so that's what the Loop Lake would actually look like at the end. That is getting to that question of a little adding up to a lot. The question here, question 4 on the exit ticket, explain a little adds up to a lot. That is explaining what this bowl of water actually looks like at the end. Okay, that has been the review of Muddle Up, Clean Up, Loop Lake. Hopefully you learned something, because I know a lot of people were struggling with this in class. Thanks so much.